Hey, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jenny.
And you're listening to the Super
Wonderful Podcast.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Super Wonderful Podcast. And I was dancing because we're talking about Vegas today, but then I looked at the monitor and was like, oh, I'm a 40-year-old white lady dancing.
We are what we said we would never be.
Old. White women. All the things. How are you?
I'm good. I'm refreshed. I'm dealing with Invisalign still. I think until the Invisalign is gone, I'm going to have to talk about it every time.
Sure.
In case somebody comes in who didn't see last episode and they're like, what's going on with her teeth? Invisalign.
But you don't sound different.
Really?
Yeah. I don't notice it.
That's very nice.
For those of you who are listening, tell us if you hear a difference.
Yeah, I feel like there's like moments where I kind of have a little bit of a lisp now.
I think you're good.
Okay.
Good. It's not distracting from me.
Okay, good. Well, then I'm fine.
We're great. How's your summer?
I'm fine.
We're like in summer. It's like hot. Heat wave, annoyingly hot.
Yeah, it's really hot. And, you know, this is hot. This is just so dumb for me to share this. But like me and Casper were hanging out yesterday. And I was like, gosh, I need to go for a run. I need to go for a run. And I was finally like, okay, I'm going for a run. Because the more that I put it off, I'm not going to do it. So I went for a run. And I got back and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go sit in the pool and cool off. So I was sitting in the pool with my phone, of course, scrolling. And then I see something out of my peripheral and I looked and it was a floating dead lizard.
Oh, no, thank you.
And I screamed and I got out. I was like, oh my God, I was just swimming with a dead lizard. And I scooped him out. R.I.P. I hope you come back with something better. I love you. Bye. And then I just went to Casper and you didn't clean the pool for me.
You didn't clean all the dead animals out of the pool in Florida. It's a full-time job.
Where our cats are out there hunting and acting crazy all the time. Like, I should check for frogs and lizards every time. But I do, speaking of our episode that is about Vegas, I do remember us going for the pool. And sometimes we would go in the pool, it'd be so cold. Like, people don't realize, like, in Vegas, because you think of Vegas as like the desert, whatever. We have been there before, like in windstorms where it's freezing.
Yes. It can get so cold. So cold. And you just...
And I'm like, I'm getting a bikini shot. And we're out like freezing in our bikinis, getting a Vegas pool shot.
Yeah, especially because my birthday's early April. And so we would, spring, time to go to Vegas.
Spring, time to go.
And we'd go, and sometimes early April is too early.
It was a little chilly sometimes. And of course, my birthday's December, and I've been in Vegas for my birthday, and it's freezing then.
That's dumb.
But we're going to the hot tub.
Yeah, it'll be fine. So let's jump on in our dead lizard pool party of Vegas. The first time I ever went to Vegas, I was not 21.
Me either.
I was 20. Really? So what did you do? Wait, did you get married in Vegas? What happened? Why are you? Yes. So you could tell me. I'm just going to grab my coffee and listen.
I mean, basically I had started doing stand-up. And I went to, like calling all people who were interested in broadcasting, like to do like DJ, like disc jockey stuff. And that was kind of like my first dream. Like I was like, oh, I want to be a disc jockey.
I could totally see you doing that.
Thank you. So I went to like a meeting where someone was like, oh, it ended up being a scam.
Like, things often are.
Yeah. You pay me and I let you come in here and record your demo to be a disc jockey. Like, so you can have something to send people. I'm like, can I just record myself with a recorder? And then that's the same thing. Like, whatever. But I met the guy there and he was like, oh yeah, I'm here to do stand up. I'm like, I want to do stand up. So he took me to like my first like open mic night at the Ha Ha Cafe. And then it was, we were hanging out for, let's see, because I moved to LA in October of 2003. And so it was October, November. So 2 months of like being out there. And I met him pretty early. And we were just kind of hanging out, not dating, but hanging out. And then it kind of started to turn a little flirtatious. And then one night on my birthday, he said, "Oh, let me take you out for your birthday dinner." So we were out and he said, "I dare you to marry me in Vegas." I'm like, "Okay, I like dares." So I went to Vegas to this guy I barely knew, and we got married out there, and I was too young to go in anywhere. So we went and had Burger King.
Didn't you get a
drove back
crown?
home.
Yeah.
Yeah. He made me his burger queen.
Lucky lady. And did the marriage last?
Absolutely not. Yeah, it's so weird that didn't work out.
Yeah. So that's your impression of Vegas. It's Burger King and marriage.
Yeah. That was where I was. And then years later, you and I moved in together, and we went to Vegas together and fixed it.
We did. We fixed it. We broke it. We fixed it and then we broke it. I first went to Vegas with Ken, and I was 20. And because he's 14 and a half years older than I am, I think I was just like guilty by association. Like people just thought I was probably older because I was with an older person. So I don't think I ordered a drink. I can't remember, but I know that we were at a craps table and he wanted to play. And I was just standing there, and like I got some weird eyes from like the pit boss or the dealer or whatever. And it was like, I meant to be here. What? It's fine. Like I'm not playing. I'm just standing.
I'm supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so funny because like Ken seemed like so much older than us. And now my husband's 15 years older than you.
Because your husband's 15 years older. Mine's 15 years older. I say 14 and a half. Like, you know, when you're a child and you're like, I'm 7 3/4.
Like, but yours is like a half because it's April and October, or is he?
Yeah,
September 22nd, like right?
September, yes.
He's cusp, yeah, same as Jesse, yeah. I just was immediately going to Libra, and I'm like, wait, he's September Libra.
He's like both.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah,
both.
It's good. He's like my sister, she has some good Libra stuff to balance out that type A Virgo stuff.
If I had to pick one for him, I would say Virgo. Like if I had to. The Virgo is strong in that one.
Really?
So he's a producer. That's the way his brain works.
Yeah, but like it's weird because you know him that other way. The way I know him is like so laid back, so accommodating. So
he is definitely that way too.
If you go to him like, "Oh my God, this is happening," he's like, "It's good. We got this."
Yeah.
You know, and that's very Libra.
That's a good point. Because that happened earlier. We were trying to film and then my computer exploded. And I was like, I need to call my IT guy, which is my husband.
Yeah.
And he came in and I was like, I don't know what's going on. He's like, when's the last time you backed up your computer and updated it? And I said, never in my life. Never. Have I done that? And he was like, okay, well, we'll do that later. Let's just get you for the podcast.
Yeah, see, and that's just so Ken. Like, it's so him. Like, we would be sitting there because he directed us in our comedy troupe, and somebody would be drunk or late, and we'd be like, he's like, whatever. If they don't even show up, we adjust. We're fine. You guys do an extra song. You guys, you know. And I'm like, you're so right.
Very clear-headed.
Yeah, very level. Yeah. And a lot of the Virgos I know are very prone to panic.
Oh, okay.
They fan the flames a little, like, what am I gonna do? You know, like a lot of the people who are Virgo heavy, and I've never seen Ken that way, or my sister, because I think it's that balance that they have. You know, like the Libra is that balancing scale. Girl.
Exactly. That's my daughter. So I have a Libra. Yeah. Then I have a Gemini, and let me tell you, she's reckless, like already.
Yeah, because you know I'm a Gemini rising, so everybody's just like scared of you.
She has Sagittarius in her chart.
Oh wow, I would be curious to know.
I'll find out.
Because I'm Sagittarius Sun, Gemini rising, and then an Aquarian moon.
Oh my goodness!
So all the weirdest ones.
Good.
That's what makes a thing like me. So here's a Vegas story for me. Like I was very like not a fancy eater.
Yeah.
I had never eaten fancy food, like period. And I went to Vegas for the first time with you. The first time we went together. And we went, I think it was Paris, the Paris restaurant. And I had cauliflower mashed potatoes.
This whipped cauliflower. I emailed the restaurant And they emailed me the recipe, so I have it because
You
I'm so
have it?
obsessed. Yes, I'm so
That was
obsessed with it.
so
You
good. Like,
couldn't
I
eat it
still
because
think
you're
about them.
vegan.
I know. But I still think about them.
Mm.
I still think about it. That was the best food I'd ever had in my life until that point. Like, they brought the bread, and I'm like, this is just the bread.
Mona Mi Gabi is the name of the restaurant. They're
Yeah.
still up and running. If anybody is heading
So
out
good.
there, so good.
Yeah,
So good.
I would love to go back and eat there again.
So I want to talk about what it was like back in the day. I don't know what it's like now, but back in anywhere from like 2005 to, I don't know, 5 or 6 years is probably when we went for like
A
7 years.
lot, yeah.
I mean, a lot. But what we would do is we would get one room and fit as many people as our heart desired. Like, how many girls are going to jump in the car because we could drive
Yeah.
and go to Vegas? And it would always be at either Excalibur,
Luxor, Excalibur, and New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Because they had the cheapest rooms.
Yeah.
And when I say cheap, we didn't have real jobs. We were doing
$30.
$30 a night split. So it's at $10.
Yeah.
And we really would only stay like, what, 2 nights?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to stay more than that.
No. 3 days in Vegas is plenty enough.
Plenty. Yeah. Yes.
Because we would do, if we went like on a Friday, we would drive up early on Friday to beat the traffic, get there, have a drink by the pool, wait for our room to be open, be there Friday night going out, Saturday night going out, spend Sunday by the pool. Even after we turned the key and we would sneak and get in, and then somebody would drop the key off and we would let them in and spend the day at the pool until we were done. And then we would drive back to LA.
We had it down to a science.
Yeah, it was so fun. It was so fun. I can't even believe how much fun we had in our 20s. Like, it was unbelievable. And to live like 3 hours from, it was like 3.5 hours. We were there in
Criminal.
3.5 hours.
No one should have had that much fun.
And back then they were so quick to give women free drinks. Or I don't know if that's because we were young. Maybe they still are to young people.
RIP youth. Yeah. So what would happen? Oh, yes. So here's the trick. I don't know if this is still true. This is what worked for us back in the day. In the middle of the day, you walk up and down the strip. You walk into the hotels and the casinos, and there are people recruiting for the nightclubs.
Yeah.
And so they're going to give you a wristband. They're going to take your number and put you on the list because they want hot girls in the club so they make money.
Yeah.
And so you get on as many lists as possible. You decorate like you're at a rave up and down your arms. You get as many bands as possible so that you can basically walk around at night and like have your pick.
Yeah.
Like one time we walked into the bank, and it was, at the time we said, oh my God, this is full of old people. Like, what a horribly sad crowd. They must have been like 30.
Right. Yeah.
And we were like, this isn't our vibe. Like, everyone's like talking about their bank accounts, like lame, bye. And we left and went to like, I think it was the hotel. It was a club that you peed, but it was just glass walls. So you
Looking
just stared
out
at the strip and peed with like no walls, basically.
Yeah. It was
and
really
so you
cool.
would do that. And then the trick is when you get into the club, there are VIP tables. And they're expensive, and it's bottle service. And we paid $30 for a room. Like, we're not paying for that. So what you do is you buy your first drink. So you pay $20 for that Cosmopolitan or whatever. And then the guys go, oh, she bought her own drink. Like, she's not going to be a bitch or whatever. And then they invite you over to the table. And then you just drink all their stuff and leave.
Yeah, and then they're very sorry they invited you to the table.
Everyone was sorry because I've had a boyfriend since basically I moved to LA. Basically, like I met Ken on the 3rd or 4th day I moved out there, so I never got to play out my Kim Cattrall fantasies and be a man eater.
Well, you live vicariously through me.
Sure did.
It was so funny because I'm not going to say her name, but one of the people from your neck of the woods came to visit you and go out with us. and had her first hickey. And she was so excited. Like we went out celebrating, this is her first hickey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like we like jammed. And then people were buying us drinks for it. They wanted to take
The hickey.
pictures with us. Like, what's up? I got this in the dark at the last club.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So fun.
It's so fun. But my favorite one, my favorite time that we went into a VIP, we go into a VIP and this guy just keeps telling me like, I'm the CEO of my company. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what companies are. Bye. Like, I don't care. I'm just
I don't
dancing.
know what companies
So, so I don't care. And then he says, we're going to, and I swear to you, I think it was the Sapphire because it was the
Okay.
largest strip club. He said, this is the largest strip club in the world. And it's going to be a VIP experience. We're going in limos. Like, you're going to be totally taken care of all night. You and your girls go with me to this strip club. I was like, I do want to go because the strip clubs are the only place where it doesn't matter who you are. It's like $50 or more to get in.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, this is my time to go to the Sapphire in a limo and have everything taken care of. Like, I don't know what a CEO does, but maybe I need one. You know,
Maybe I need one. I
maybe
need one of those.
So he says here, the limo, I can't remember what it was. The limo was going to get us from somewhere, but we went outside and we rode a horse.
I forgot about that.
It was like an art installation, and we
I was
climbed
going to say,
off.
it is not a real horse. Oh, and like we laid upside down and backwards on it. Oh,
Yes.
no.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did a whole like photo shoot on this horse. I mean, this was so long. It was when we had like wind up cameras.
This was MySpace. Like, I think we put some of these pictures on MySpace.
MySpace. And I'm locked out of MySpace. And that's fine.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, I don't need to see all of that.
We're good.
But yeah, so we play on this horse and then we get in the limo.
We play on this horse. Oh my God. Yeah.
And we go to the Sapphire. And I do remember like someone came up to me and they said, "You want to dance?" And I said, "Only if somebody looks like Wonder Woman."
Ooh.
And they said, "Oh, we know who we're sending over to you." So out walks like this hot girl, like with curly black hair. It was like the George Perez hair, the really long curly hair. So she had beautiful curly hair, olive skin. She had like greenish blue eyes, and she's like, they told me to come for you. So I'm like,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Yes.
So those guys paid for me to get a private dance. And they told me, the guys were like, just so you know, you can't touch them. Like, it's like, they were giving me like stripper rules because I had never like interacted with a stripper at that point. So I'm like, oh, okay, those are the rules. And then she starts making out with me and grabs my hands and puts them on her boobs. I'm like, oh,
I'm not allowed to do this.
Okay.
But
and
she probably was like, thank you.
She did it. Yeah, she did it. And I was like, I told her after like, I think I love you. And she goes, I love you too.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what?
You were probably the hottest customer she ever had.
Well, I would say that she gets a lot of really gross people.
Oh, for sure.
With that clientele, the Vegas strip clientele. And a lot of people probably treat her.
That's what I was going to say.
With no respect.
They're like, oh, I paid for you. So, yeah. So she was probably like, oh my God, this is a hot woman.
But it's interesting because that's where those guys ditched us.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, they went off and did their own thing.
Well, good, because we weren't going to do anything with them.
I think he was like, oh, she really likes her. Oh, I misjudged this.
You're not CEO of this, whatever is going on here.
No,
You've mismanaged it. Bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
So she was so hot. That was such a great experience for me. Because I had always like, I knew I was bi. Like I knew since I was a kid. And I had like a girlfriend that I was whatever with in high school. I don't think we were ever official because we still dated guys, but we would make out and do things like that. But I think for me, having like a woman, like she was like a woman. It wasn't like another
Yeah.
girl and me and a girl are being two girls making out at a party. It was like a hot woman in the world had an experience with me. And so that was kind of like a big, like, whoa, I love Vegas moment.
No, we're coming back. We're
Yeah,
going to do this
I live
again.
here now. This is my wife.
And see, I'm like,
I guess
remember
we're
when
in
we,
love.
well, I guess it's real. It's real. When you go to Vegas, do you just always marry somebody?
Yeah, I
Just
was like,
marry
so
her now.
you're the one this time.
Great. Let's do it. I remember always going and riding the roller coaster at New York, New York,
Yes,
which was
that was so
very
fun.
scary
It
and
is. I'm like,
painful, but you
is
had to
this
do it.
okay?
I
I
never
don't know if
watched
it's okay.
Final Destination, but I have to assume that that's like a valid way to die in that franchise is
Yes.
on that exact roller coaster.
Yeah, absolutely. And we would
Very
go and be
questionable.
so excited. We're like, we're gonna go ride the roller, and people would look at us like, why?
Oh, well, maybe we'll see you later, but maybe you'll die. So we won't.
So I remember a lot of times when we would go with our gay crew and we'd go to the Fruit Loop.
Yes. Yes.
And that was what was so
So
fun.
fun.
Those are honestly my favorite. My gay Vegas weekends are my favorite weekends.
Oh, yeah.
Because we would go and it was just like the most competitive dancing in the world.
You had the best workout, I feel like.
We
when
left
you went.
completely puddles of sweat.
Yes.
And it was interesting because we would get free drinks at a gay bar because they would just love us.
Yeah.
And it was just so fun.
So fun. The trip that I'm thinking about, which I know you probably know what's coming, 4th of July. And we didn't have any plans for 4th of July. And I think we were sitting at a Menchie's. It was Chris, Olivia, you, and me. And we were like, what are we even going to do for 4th of July? Somebody said we should go to Vegas. I'm like, yeah, we should go to Vegas. Like,
Is Vegas a 4th of July thing? Okay.
it's a couple of hours. Like, why not? We don't have anything going on. My husband was out of town. So I was like, yeah, let's go. And so we went. And I've never done an edible in my life.
I was debating on whether or not that was going to happen. The Luxor trip.
Ever. I'll drink.
Yeah.
But like, we're good. And so you guys are all like, you had pot brownies and everyone's eating it. And I was like, I'll take a shot. It's going to be fine. And I got peer pressured to the max. So I was like, okay, why not?
Like you're going to want to
Vegas.
try it once in your whole life.
Because you guys were like, being drunk is different than being high. Like you're going to be at a different
place,
spiritual plane than we are. Like,
yes.
we all need to be in the same boat here.
Yeah.
And so I took some, and like 40 minutes went by. I was like, I really don't feel anything. And you guys were like, okay, we'll take like a little bit more. And so I did. And then one of us started our periods, and we were like, okay, well, let's go down to the gift shop and get tampons. And then we get down there, we're walking around, and we're like, should we get some Cool Ranch Doritos? I feel like that's because I think I feel like that's a high person thing to do. I don't feel high, but whatever.
I need Doritos of some kind.
As we're paying, I went, oh no.
Oh, this is different.
Oh, here it is. And they didn't give us a bag. Either they didn't have them or they were like, get out.
Yeah.
So we're
that one.
holding a family fun-sized party bag of Cool Ranch Doritos and tampons. And we go into the elevator. And if you know the Luxor, that is not an elevator. That is an inclinator. It's going to go up the side of the pyramid. And so we are laughing our asses off, holding tampons and Doritos, going into space diagonally. And there was a mom with like a 6-year-old child.
Yes. I'm like, why are we in this elevator with this? Because we got in first and they're like, I'll hold the elevator. I'm like, bitch, you know you don't want us to, but we'll be nice. But come on in. We're just looking at each other like,
we're just laughing hysterically, like probably trying not to laugh. We're probably just like vibrating.
Yeah. I can't remember who it was, but we had started and someone said, is it going yet? And I was like, that's it. Like, I can't not laugh now. Like, yes, we're moving.
Laughing. And I remember the mom like holding her child closer. And I
Yeah,
bet
she's
you
like,
when they got off the elevator, she was like, and that's what drugs are like.
yeah. We were
And
a Dare
then,
commercial for that little girl.
yes, so you're welcome. And then we walked into the hotel room because we're laughing. And Olivia is like, oh, where's Chris? And then there's like this wardrobe that had hieroglyphics all over it. And Chris bursts out of it and goes, I came from Narnia.
Narnia. Oh my god.
There was a woman who was like, oh, trying to get everybody into her nightclub, right? She was one of those club promoters. And she was like, to us group, she said, you guys can all come in, but you have to
You need to
change.
go change.
And she looked at me and she's like, but she's fine. And I was
Yeah.
like, I'm so pretty. But then I saw my reflection and I had bloodshot red eyes. Like,
See,
no.
you're fine. That's
my
Vegas
dress was fine, but my eyeballs were not okay.
Yeah, but for Vegas standards, you're in just the right place.
That's great. That's great. And then we went to dinner and nobody would wait on us because they were so scared. And then you ate with a robot Beyonce arm.
I go, I'm Sasha Fierce.
Yeah.
I'm Sasha Fierce. It was like at that diner, I think it's in New York, where all the states are on the wall. So we were sitting there like,
not tell you.
We were learning the states.
I know them all in alphabetical order because of that song from elementary school.
Yeah. And did you know the ABC song has changed?
Somebody else told me that. So far, according to my child, it seems to be the same.
The LMNOP is the thing that
is the part that's different now.
But they're saying they changed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I'll find out in a couple of months when she starts. A couple of months. It's a couple of weeks.
Golly bum.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else about Vegas that's really hilarious? Like, of course, we love the shows. We love the spa days.
Oh, God.
We love the food.
Yes.
And you know what I can't believe that we used to do is those giant cups with strawberry daiquiri in them.
Yeah. I would say that was pretty watered down, though. It was mostly just sugar water, right?
Like and that's the point. It's like, that's what I was living on, was sugar and then shots here and there.
Yeah.
And they're not as keen now to just giving everyone free drinks in the casinos while they're playing. They're not as quick to do that anymore.
That's
when
annoying.
I went, no one offered anything. I mean, I'm not drinking anymore.
Sure.
But I played for a minute on the slots and no one came up to me at all. I'm not their demographic anymore, maybe.
Maybe, but I don't know. Because that was always our other trick. If we were waiting for a room or whatever, it's like, well, let's sit down and play for a minute.
Because on a nickel slot, you put in like $3. You're there for like a while.
A lady in a super kitschy themed outfit's gonna come over and we'll always order a strawberry daiquiri with like a ton of whipped cream on top.
Yes.
And you don't have to pay for it. We would tip them. Wait, do you have to pay for it?
No, I just remembered something.
What?
When we used to go and get shit hammered and bowl at Gold Coast.
Do you remember when we saw Flavor Flav?
Yes. Oh, I mean, yes, like a normal person.
I think it was Gold Coast. That sounds right. So we'd have to take a cab there.
Yeah.
And then we would go bowling.
And the first time you took me, I was like, but we're paying for a cab. Like, that is that going to
trust me,
girl? It's fine. And then like we get there and the bowling alley, it's $3 to bowl. And for like a whiskey, it's like $2.
It's nothing.
I was like, if you have $20, you can have the night of your life here.
Yeah. Yeah. And Flavor Flav was there one time with his big giant clock necklace. Oh my God.
You know, there are just so many things that we were too blackout drunk to know. Like, we'll want a picture of this.
Yeah. I didn't want to bug. I think I was too scared to bug him, but he looked like he loved the attention. Like there were other people all over him and he
was chill.
Yeah, he looked great. Like he probably wouldn't have minded.
Yeah, I saw Carrot Top when we were in Luxor walking around. I know that happened. Yeah, you would just like it. It was interesting the Vegas celebrities.
Do you know who I saw? George Lucas outside of a Starbucks. Yes,
and he was just chilling.
Yes, So unless he was an impersonator and was like really good,
Yeah.
Ken and I were ordering our drinks, and the barista was like, by the way, that's George Lucas outside. We were like, what? I mean, and it looked just like him.
Wow.
Just like, and I was like, oh my God. And I even looked, and through the window, I saw a guy walk up to him, and you could read his lips. He's like, are you George Lucas? And he was like, yeah. I was like, cool. And I like just kept walking.
Wow. That's
So
so wild.
you never know. Vegas is like LA in that way, where you just don't
Yeah.
know who you're going to run into.
I remember when we would go, we would always take, was it Cheez-Its we would always take?
Oh, probably.
Because when we would get
Probably.
in from the late night of drinking, we would need something to the carbs to absorb the liquor so that we would be able to do it all over again the next night.
Yep.
And I remember there was like a picture of me laying in a hotel room and I had like a box of Cheez-Its and I was sleeping with the Cheez-Its attached to my hand.
I will say one of my favorite stories of you. This was one of those, I don't know, this might have been at the hotel or the hotel. I don't know how to say it. We were in that like VIP section and a Lady Gaga song was on it. We were all dancing and having fun. And you and one of the guys from that group started to like kind of separate. And I looked up and I was, because you were like, hey, Michelle. And I was like, what? You go, what's our room number? I was like, oh, it's whatever. And you're like, okay, bye. I went, wait, do you need a, oh, I love this song. It's Lady Gaga. And I just kept dancing and then you were gone. Did you have your phone? We were all very worried because we were like, how is Jenny going to get a hold of us?
No, I just needed to know where to return.
Is there anything else? I mean, we're just going to remember a million things because we went so many times. The only
Coyote Ugly.
That's what I was going to say. The only other thing I really want to mention is Coyote Ugly. So we never paid to go in, and I would never pay to go in.
No.
To this day, as a 41-year-old mom.
Well, Coyote Ugly was that place where we went where we knew we were the stars of the night.
That's where we would start.
Yeah, we knew like this is how we get hype before we go out. And they would always like turn the liquor up and like just pour it in our mouth
when you're on the bar
and let us get on the bar and dance. Yeah. But I remember that's where you set up your rule for us.
Oh, you can't be 35 years old and get up on this bar.
Yeah. It's 35 and like 35 and up can't, 34 and under, you're allowed up
Go
here.
for it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was weird because like even like the older gals and everybody got a real kick out of us because we took our dancing so serious because we loved the Coyote Ugly movie. So we were up there like, you can try to.
Oh.
Just
and they had a jukebox. Yes. Yeah. Well, but here's the thing. So I dance like Britney Spears circa now. Like I'm just kind of spinning in circles with knives. And you dance like you're in a rap video. Like you can twerk and do things that like blow my mind and everybody else's minds.
I take it very seriously.
Yes. And so I remember being at the bar, on the bar dancing, and the MC lady being like, oh shit, this one's like actually going for it. Like everybody else can quit and go home. Because you were just tearing it up.
Well, because I would like flip my hair back and then slide on my knees and do like a roll around. Like I was so crazy. I don't know how I wasn't covered in bruises all the time.
We were. That was one of my favorite parts is we'd wake up in the morning and like check our bodies and be like, oh, that's funny. Do you remember where you got that bruise? No, me neither.
No.
Yeah.
I should have just been a walking bruise though.
You should have been. I do remember one time dancing on the Coyote Ugly bar and a girl was up there too. And she was like, hey, my boyfriend's down there. He wants a picture of us together. And so I thought I must look really good. I know how to make sure that I look extra good. I'll take a picture like this. Hopefully it wasn't quite that bad. But it was like, everybody back then was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were all peace signs and tongues out.
Yeah.
One wink.
Drunk emoji.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really fun. I loved it. And I remember I have one photo from our Coyote Ugly bar days where I'm up and I'm turned around with like my booty out. And then somebody from my high school, someone said, like, I can see cheek in those shorts. And then somebody from my high school said to them, if my cheeks look like hers, I'd have them out every day.
Same. Right?
Oh, to be young.
Hmm. Good times. Those were good times.
Because now I can wear longer shorts and my cheeks are still out because they just dropped.
Because it's just gravity now.
Yeah.
Whoops. When's the last time you went back to Vegas?
I went recently with my sister to celebrate her
That's right.
nuptials. Like it was like not really a bachelorette party, but it was like me, her, my mom, and my aunt went together, and we just did spa days, and we went and saw the Beatles Love Show before it
I
closed.
love that show. That was a good one.
Yes, so I went there last fall, so it's not been a full year, and then I went back about a month ago and saw O for the first time.
I loved that. I tried to see every Cirque show.
I love them. They're so beautiful. It's so emotional. And I'm such like a crazy person that like I'm on the ride with them. Like if it looks like they're gonna fall and get hurt, I'm like, no, you're too beautiful. And
I get transported.
Crying.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in there. You know, like I'm
me.
so in there. But I also I was there during the Bitcoin thing, the what do you call it, conference.
Okay.
So it's just like such a very different Vegas than I'm used to. Like Vegas is always like a mixed bag, but this was like Bitcoin bros. And I was just like, I'm so glad that I'm married.
Yes. Yeah.
And settled. I'm so glad that now Vegas is like a spa day and a nice dinner with my husband and going to see a show.
Exactly.
And getting in bed at a decent hour.
Yeah. I love all that.
Yeah.
I like that we got to do both.
Yeah.
And like really had fun in each era.
Yeah. It's like I always say about my 20s. I'm like, I'm not going to have a midlife crisis.
I'm crisising currently.
Yeah. Nobody has to worry about me going, what if I would have just done this?
Yeah. It been done.
Yeah, I'm good. Like I've experienced like too many things.
Do you think you would ever write a book? You should.
I mean, like it's like a how to be a nuisance, like
bestseller,
and still get picked.
Yeah.
You know, just like we used to be like, how is anyone going to marry you? And I'm like, well, they're just going to really appreciate experience in the field. Yeah. But you know, like there is like this whole like the only thing I have is sometimes in the back of my head I have the slightest little worry because my husband is such a dignified, sweet person. And even like he was married most of his time when he was young. Like he was a young dad. So like he didn't have like I mean, he was an alcoholic, but he didn't put in the years that I did, you know, because he's been sober 30 years. Like he got sober really early. Yeah. So like sometimes like I just like look at him like, do you still like me? The more you learn about me, because you know we're 10 years in and we're still learning things, just like you know you and Ken. Like you know, like when you're in like that emotionally open of a relationship, there's always more things to learn. So I do like there is like this little part of me in the back of my head that's always like, is this story going to be the one?
Is this the one?
But like he's heard all of them and he's still like, you know, playing video games right there.
I love that.
But I mean, I'm alive because of you. I am sober because of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Vegas was such like an interesting, fun thing. I remember one time, I think I told you about this, like Gina asked me to go for her bachelorette. And it was the beginning of me realizing it's not for me anymore. So that was the turning Vegas trip for me, was her bachelorette, because I went and like her friends were doing like heavier drugs. and trying to involve me in heavy, and I'm just like, no, like I'm not a, you know, coke person. Which if somebody is, that's their drug of choice, whatever. But I just for me personally, like I was just like, I don't want to. And they were telling me, go ask that guy if he has any. I'm like, I'm not
Oh
gonna
my.
go around asking people if they have drugs. Like I'm not doing that.
Hmm.
And the stripper came, and the girl who was organizing it, which I don't even think Gina's still friends with this person, because I asked her, I'm like, where did you find this lady? Like, what is going on here?
At the airport.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I don't know her. You've been talking to her? No.
I'm sorry, who?
So she gets this stripper over Craigslist, and he comes, and it's like, oh, she's the one getting married, and he just targets me, and he's like on me, humping, and
Yeah.
like trying to look in my eyes, and he ejaculated in his thong, and it got on my dress, and I was like I'm not like rich, like this is a BB dress, like I bought it to wear in Vegas, like, and now it's destroyed. You're a jerk. So I went in the bathroom and I locked the door, and he was trying to check on me. I'm like, no. And then they're all like, hey, we're going out. And I'm like, I'm not. And they're like, you don't want to go out to the next bar? And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm done with the fun. And so I remember I like soaked in the big jacuzzi bathtub, and there was a TV in there, and I watched that pregnancy pact movie. And then I messaged you about doing a pregnancy pact that night.
Perfect. And then our lives changed forever.
Yeah.
But the last time I was in Vegas, I found out I was pregnant.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What a wild place to find that out.
So Ken and I went to see Celine for the 6th time, because I love her more than any other person on this planet.
See her live, though.
Just amazing. And
but I feel like I have seen her live because I've watched you do Celine, and you do Celine so well.
Yeah, I sound just like her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I took a test the night before, and I thought I saw a second line, but I wasn't totally sure, so I didn't say anything. But then, like, I held my pee like the whole flight, and we got there, and I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And I ran into the bathroom, and I took the test, and I was going to try to tell him over brunch, but then I panicked. He was going to be like, let's have like a bottomless mimosa flight. So I was like, yeah. Anyway, here. And I just threw pee sticks at him. Like, here are things I've peed on.
Oh my gosh. What did he say?
Well, he didn't understand at first, because I just started crying and throwing things I peed on at him. And he was like, I don't, what's happening? Because it
had to have been such a special, magical place to celebrate that.
It was. I was like, either I'm going to, because we've been trying for a while, like either I'm going to be pregnant and I can just see Celine and have that be like the best trip ever, or I'll be upset and then I'll just get drunk the whole time.
Oh my gosh, that's such a fun thing.
Yeah, so that was really fun. But that was the last time I went.
And was that Madeline, or
was Madeline?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a while then.
Yeah, 6 years.
Wow, geez Louise.
And now I don't travel anywhere except in my imagination on Sesame Street.
I know. I felt kind of like we were in Vegas when we went to Minnesota together.
That was fun.
Yeah, there was just like a little bit of like, oh my gosh, we're doing like a weird video together, and we have weird makeup on.
I feel like anywhere we go can feel like Vegas. Anywhere can feel magical when I'm with you. And I mean that sincerely.
I do too. Like there's like, I know we've talked about it, but like there's just like this veil that gets lifted of like where I'm usually very anxious and I'm usually very in my head. And when we're together, I get to just let that go.
Yeah, it's just instant connection and instant fun. I do wonder if we knew each other in a past life.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
I like, how could we not have?
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. Like, we're such a soul contract. And we always, like, before we even, like, we're really into this stuff, called each other my friend's soulmate. My friend's soulmate.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, somebody would be like, your best friend, Michelle. And I'm like, that's my best friend's soulmate.
Yeah.
My soulmate.
We go way back. Like,
yeah.
We don't know how long.
Yeah. It's got to be a long time because of how kismet the meeting was.
Yes. Oh, hi, Catbutt.
Catbutt.
Hi, Catbutt.
It's how kismet the meeting was and how we both felt how special it was. Hey, can you not do that part? This is expensive machinery.
Do you have any remember wins? Anything from Vegas?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Remember when we made ourselves so sick at the buffet?
Yes. We ate so much that somebody
biscuits
from our party got up and went to the bathroom and threw up because he was so disgusted by how much we ate. We were such gluttons. So
he literally got
gluttonous.
sick at how awful we were. I was like, I think that's the maximum amount of biscuits I've ever ate in my whole life. Because I was just like, you know what? I almost never have biscuits. I'm just going to let myself have biscuits. And then I had like 15, and it was just like with a vegetarian gravy.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. I don't know where I am. I'm in biscuit world right now. But I love that, like, Olivier had to tell us, like, he literally had to go throw up.
Yeah. So good job, guys. You
Yes,
made my friend
we did
physically
it.
sick. Sometimes that happens.
And then
we did it with the help of biscuits.
Yeah. And Chris eats like a disgusting pig like us too. Whenever we, you are the least of us, but I think even that trip, you even let yourself go a little, because you would be the one where you would have like one bite per minute and like sit with it, savor it. And I was always like amazed that you could eat that way. That ain't how you eat at a Vegas buffet.
It is not.
Yeah. So that's my remember when. Remember when we ate so horrifically that we made someone throw up.
Excellent. We should go back. We should, though, for real.
That would be fun.
And go see a show like with our guys. Go back.
Yeah, that would be amazing to have an adult Vegas. Well, a mature adult Vegas trip. Yeah. Like adult Vegas kind of sounds porny.
That's fine too. Let's not close the door on that yet.
Yeah, we can go back to the Sapphire.
Oh my gosh. All right. That was fun. If you guys had fun, we had fun. Find us on wherever we are, the Super Wonderful Podcast on Instagram or on YouTube.
My goodness. Tarzan is on one today. I can't have some lip gloss. Yeah, and shout out to Mac Makeup. Yeah, it was like our makeup. That actually was one of the most fun parts about going to Vegas, is getting ready together.
So fun.
The pregame, like buying one big thing, a big fifth of liquor, and one thing to like cranberry juice to mix in the room, and doing the pregame in the room, doing makeup and helping each other. Like when April went with us, and she was a little bit more tomboy than us. Mm-hmm. So it was nice that we all got sorry, Jesus. Hi, can I help you?
So cute. Well, I love you.
I love you.
And I love your cat's butt. And we'll see you on the next episode. All right.
And I'm sorry that he's making things difficult with the mic. Hopefully that is usable.
It's going to be fine. You did your job, Kat. Good job. All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.